Hi everybody, I'm actually back today on a Friday because yesterday's video really sucked and I was looking over it as I was uploading it. I didn't edit it because I don't edit my videos, but I just looked at it and I thought that video looks awful. Like, how could you have uploaded that? It was awful. So anyways, I'm uploading today and then there are some clouds in front of the sunset, but it's alright. I actually was talking to my friends about my YouTube channel and I said that because I was talking today and I said, yeah, today or yesterday's video that I uploaded really sucked. And then I was so, well, when did you upload it? I said, well, I usually like to upload around, or I usually like to record around evening, somewhere around where the sunset is. Because I just like the lighting. I think it gives a really soft light. And apparently, I didn't know this, but apparently sunset is one of the best times to take pictures or photos or videos. So I guess I was doing something right, but I just timed it a little wrong. But it's a little earlier today, so I should be fine. And once I finish recording this, I'll upload it. But anyways, I think it's got better too. So again, I wanted to show off what I actually made because you couldn't see what I made. It was awful lighting yesterday. So bad lighting sucks. Bad lighting sucks. If there is a black hole out there, one of them should be named bad lighting so that you can actually say bad lighting objectively sucks. Just my thesis, okay? So that's just my opinion. But anyways, so I showed this off yesterday, and you know, this is a veil or a scarf that has a better, with the better lighting you can see it, but it has the two edgings, and then you can spread it out, so it looks like this. But then I guess I can repeat yesterday because now that I have better lighting, and I also thought maybe there's another way to wear it, so you can like fold it like this, and put it on like that. This little horns. Right? And then from the back it would look like this. You see that? When you see that, right? You can see this here. I think it's pretty. Or you could just wear it as a scarf. But if I were going to wear it as a scarf, I think I would fold this a little more evenly. So it's like this. And then I would just throw it on. It very much matches my shirt, don't you think? Like that. I think it looks pretty. And then there's because it has two lines, it's so pretty. Don't you think? And then if I throw it even more over my shoulder like this, but then also kind of let it down like that, I think it's kind of pretty. I really like the way it came out because you can see it so much better with the lighting today. But as you can see, the white lace on the navy cloth that I stitched it to is so much prettier than just, let's just say I used navy lace on navy cloth. It wouldn't really pop as much, but now you can kind of see it more. I think it looks really pretty. I really like it. I really do. It's actually really pretty. I really do like it. The one thing though is, if you do this at home, like you get inspo from this, you probably should hand wash it just because the cloth is cotton and the lace is Egyptian cotton, so they're both cotton, but I wouldn't, unless you put it in one of those nets that you can then throw in the washing machine, I would just probably hand wash it to be on the safe side. But that's just what I would do. And if I were going to put it on like this, see? Very pretty. And then you can even have a back part over here. Very pretty, don't you think? I think it's really pretty. In my opinion, in my estimation, I think it came out great. So that was one thing I wanted to show. The other one was my little veil that I made, but I don't think I'm gonna wear it today because, believe it or not, I actually work out a lot. So exercising just makes me feel good, so that's why I do it. And it's also the case where I like to exercise with friends because I just like to spend time with friends. And then one of those ways I like to spend time with friends is just exercising, as well as maybe going out to get food. So that's why I exercise. And then I did that, and so today I actually worked, and I went bouldering, and then yesterday I did badminton. So B today, B tomorrow, or B yesterday, something like that. I just worked out a lot. It was pretty fun. And so today I went with James for bouldering. We barely bouldered today because we were kind of tired, but it's okay. It's summer, and then who cares? Who cares? It's just summer, and the weather it was kind of cooler today than yesterday, interestingly enough. And right now a wonderful breeze is coming in, as you can see. Delightful breeze. I love a nice little breeze. There's something about I'm not trying to reenact Marilyn Monroe's skirt thing where she goes, "Ooh, feel the breeze from the subway. Isn't it delicious?" I'm not trying to reenact that, but there is something nice about when the breeze is nice and it hits you, and then you can just like pull your shirt up like this, and the breeze comes in and it kind of wafts your tummy, and it also kind of comes up delicious. It is delicious. I do agree. Maybe not a subway breeze, but maybe a nice evening, dusk breeze from the north or something. But I really do enjoy the breeze. But I'll just, well, I don't want to wear it because my hair is greasy. Long story short, I worked out today and my hair is greasy, so I don't really want to wear it. But I can show it off again. So, yeah. So here we have the lace veil I wore. So this is the bandana. I know I wear this bandana, but I have 2 or 3 of these, so I'm not wearing the same one every single time, okay? I change it every day because I sweat through my head. But let's just pretend this went over it. It would look like that. Kind of like that. You see it? You see it? I think you do. Anyways, I think it's pretty, but again, because it's better lighting today, I can kind of show you how. It's basically one single band like this. Like that, right? I thought about tapering it so it starts off thin down here like this, and then it gets wider toward the middle, and then back toward the edge. It can taper like that, because I think it would help with the way that it sits back here on the back of my head. But we'll have to see if, because it does require some, excuse me, design modifications. I keep burping because I actually just went out to get dinner with James because right after we got finished working out, we had planned to go to Five Guys. And I actually did go to Five Guys today. I just had Five Guys. I don't drink drinks, I just get water. Excuse me. But yeah, I just got a water and we went to Five Guys and it was really nice. And what I really like about Five Guys, James actually introduced it to me after I came back to America from the Middle East. I met him and we hang out. Five Guys? So Five Guys actually has really good Cajun fries. I didn't even know that they had Cajun fries. I didn't know they served it. But once I went with my good friend James. I went with James, and then we went and we got Five Guys, and then I knew Cajun fries existed, and their Cajun fries are so good. They're kind of spicy too. So, sorry, but every now and then my nose starts to run. But the Five Guys Cajun fries are such a delight. It is indeed wonderful. Every now and then I would want to stop by just to get the fries because I actually don't really need a burger, even though I do like their burgers too. Plus I really like the grilled onions on the burger too, but the Cajun fries are delicious. I think they are in their own category of their own because I really can't compare it to any other restaurant or fast food restaurant. I think it's in a category of its own. I do believe so. I fully do believe that. I really do. They're wonderful. So yeah, I had Cajun fries today, and I also had a bacon burger. So my toppings that I added on were delightful. So I had the bacon burger from Five Guys, and it had bacon in it. But alongside that, I also got tomatoes and grilled onions with it because I just wanted a little grilled onions and tomato. And I think it actually added to the flavor. I thought about getting mayonnaise, but I just forgot to say how we have mayonnaise. I just totally forgot. So that was unfortunate, but that's okay. I got a whole bunch of other. It was fine with that. I think it tasted great. What else? I think. Where's my little notebook? I have a little agenda. Oh yeah. Since it's better lighting, I can show off my. Do you see the butterflies? So yeah, this is the Melania choker that I made. I showed it off yesterday, but it was bad lighting, so I'm just gonna show it off again today. This is the Melania choker. I made it on my own, and the jump rings here. The last ones that I used were kind of small, so it kept breaking because if I went like this with my neck, then the jump rings were too weak, so they just came apart. But this one, I changed it out, so now it's actually really nice. I think it's really pretty. Again, I based it off the character named Melania from Elden Ring. All the people who like Elden Ring really like this, but this choker is based off Melania because she has these butterflies that she uses, and I thought it was really cool the way she was designed, and it's just an homage to Melania. I think that's the good way to say it. So yeah, this is Melania's choker. I think I decided Melania's choker. I don't know. If I don't like the name, I'll figure it out. But for now, yeah, you just need to know that I based off Melania and Elden Ring. I love Elden Ring. Yeah, so now that I reviewed that from yesterday, what else I want to talk about? I really do want to talk about stuff I had talked about yesterday because the lighting was awful. So I'm just going to posit the question again. So yesterday I went to Subway with my friend Eric, and we both got the Philly, the #1 sandwich, the Philly, and I got mine with tomatoes and spinach, and Eric got his with yellow peppers. And I actually never had the Philly before, and I thought it was really good, but just a general question out there. What's your, you can respond in the comments. What's your favorite sandwich from Subway? What should I try? I'm very open. So I have to tell you, I'm really open to any kind of sandwich. So just let me know. And the reason I think I'm open is because when I go to a restaurant, I don't know, here's like a little story. It's not story time, but anecdote or just a little thing about me. So whenever I go to a restaurant, I get really nervous of causing the line to get clogged up because I don't know how to order. So what I often do is I always go with someone. Like I don't go to eat alone. That never really happens. I go with a friend. And then what I do is I have my friend order first, right? And if by the time they have finished ordering, I haven't figured out what I want, this is what I do. I say, I'll have the exact same thing that my friend is having. And then the person behind the counter says, really? The exact same thing? I said, exact same thing. Exact same thing. I'm gonna have the exact same thing that my friend is having. That's exactly what I do. It's the easiest trick to ordering at a restaurant. Just have your friend go first and have the exact same thing. Now, if there are some things, let's just say your friend gets a sandwich that has mushrooms in it. I'm not really a big fan of mushrooms. I'll just say, I'll have the exact same thing except the mushrooms. Hold the mushrooms. It's kind of like that episode from SpongeBob where they said, hold the mayo. It's like that, hold the mushrooms. I don't like mushrooms. That's just me. I don't really like mushrooms. Just going back to the question, let me know what Subway sandwich you like. If you don't like Subway, okay, recommend something else. I think there's a Chick-fil-A gonna open in my area soon. I've never been to Chick-fil-A, but I plan on doing like some food reviews in the future, so I think I will be going to Chick-fil-A sometime soon to just kind of try this place out, because I've heard many things about it. I don't want to go explore. I'm very curious like that. I'm a curious cat. I like to go explore things, so I'm gonna go check out Chick-fil-A to figure out if is it interesting or not. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But then, what else? But yeah, Subway was great. Then today I went to Five Guys. It's too bad Wendy's is 2 towns over, so I have to drive all the way to Wendy's to get to Wendy's. But then it's probably a good thing, because if Wendy's were in my town, I would stop by every day. It's just to go to Wendy's. And probably it's not a good thing, because even though Wendy's is really good, it's not at least what I've been told by one of my friends named Calvin. My friend's named Calvin. He said, Wendy's is not the healthiest thing out there. It is a fast food restaurant, so they try their best, but you should just be moderate in how much you eat it and how much you don't eat it, which I agree with. But I still like Wendy's. I eat it every now and then, so I should be fine. Here's my water. I'm not thirsty. Great stuff. Great water. Water's great. Hey, where's my compact? I was looking for my compact. Compact. Okay, what else do I want to talk about? I talked about Subway, and now I talked about Five Guys. That's fine. Oh yeah, fall's about to arrive, so that's kind of interesting. And we're already in September, and we just celebrated Labor Day. Happy Labor Day to everybody, so I'm kind of excited for fall. I know pumpkin spice is a thing, but I don't think it's really a thing, so I'm just going to do my own thing, but that's just me. Yeah. What else? Talked about that, talked about Labor Day, talked about that. I guess I don't have much to talk about. Just wanted to reiterate what I saw yesterday and my little scarf that I made, or a veil, whatever it's called, I made. Very nice stuff. But one thing, so just a random anecdote, I remember I was surfing Instagram, and then I found this interesting post. I don't know if anybody else has seen this, but I saw this post that said that gay fanboy malware is attacking the world. And it's kind of serious, but it's also I thought it was kind of hilarious. And then I sent it to my friend, and her name is Michaela, and then Michaela said, cool, right? Kind of funny. And a few days later, she sent me something back that said, gay fanboy malware is getting even worse. And she said, darn it. She said to me, darn you. And I said, oopsies. It's kind of like I foreshadowed it by sending that to her, and it was kind of funny. So that was kind of like very newsworthy story. That's a very interesting story. But I think that's all I really wanted to talk about today. And sitting down and uploading and recording a video is actually not that difficult now that I do it 2 days in a row, especially when the lighting is so much better. So I guess I could upload a few times a week, but I don't really want to. I usually just upload once a week, and then from there I just take YouTube clips because there's a lot going on in a 20-minute video, even though I'm only at 14:57. I might think about recording more often to make more content, but that's just me. But yeah, I don't really have much to talk about. I already talked about that. But what I can reiterate is, yeah, just the public service announcement. I don't know why the shorts that I make, I'm probably going to make this section of a longer video into a short too, but for some reason when I upload a video, it comes out fine, like no filters, but when I upload a short, for some reason, something goes on with YouTube where they add a filter and where the short that I get from a YouTube video that I upload is really bad quality. So I'm working on that right now, so just a PSA. If this is really weird quality, I'm very sorry about that, but I'm working on it, so I'm trying to figure out what's going on. But, you know, stay tuned, or hang tight, we'll figure it out. Like this. Ooh, sorry. That's all I wanted to say. I don't really have much to talk about. Yeah. Didn't have very much to talk about. I will see you all when I record next, which should be next Thursday. I will make sure to record at this time of the day so that there's better lighting. As you can see, I appear so much better. And I'm not saying I don't consider myself beautiful, but at least in this lighting, I look better than, you know, with the other lighting where I have to turn on this white light, literally a light that's white, and then I looked like I was in a documentary where I'm talking about how I'm being haunted by the paranormal spirit of a 5-year-old, and because the 5-year-old doesn't know how to talk, we get into fights every day where I just shout at the kid, "Shut!" and then the kid just goes, "Wah!" So yeah, it looked like I was in a paranormal documentary like that. So it's good lighting is so much better than bad lighting, okay? This is great lighting, wonderful lighting, okay? Yeah. If anyone's going to make a video out there, make sure to film somewhere around in the evening when the sun's starting to set, but maybe not so much. It looks so much better. I think I look so much better in this lighting. I really do. I mean, yeah, I'm not a hot thing, but at least I look cool now. Okay? In my opinion. Anyways, that's just what I want to talk about. I will see all of you next week. Bye.